hey, let's go for a walk. Let's go. Come with me. I'm going to take you around Cala En Porter, so let's go. Cue titles. So here we go, we're just leaving the villa. Heading down these steps right now, then we'll head out the gate and start our walk. So, leave the villa gates, couple of options, left or right. I chose to go left. I chose to go left because I can go down to the bottom of this road here, and then I could go left or right again, or even go straight down to the bottom of the other road. Now, if I was to go straight down this other road across the way, it would take me towards the beach, but as you'll see later on in this video, if you stick around, there are plenty of other ways to get to the beach. So I chose to go left here and then walk up this straight path. So as we walk down this road here, when we get to the top of the road, we can either go left or right again. But whilst we're here on this little stroll, I just want to basically say that this is my first proper walk around video using my new gimbal, and if it looks okay, then please let me know in the comments. Please let me know in the comments if this is sort of stuff that you want to see in the future, as I do plan to release some more. And please hit the like, subscribe and bell notification so you'll never miss any of these future videos. So I turned left at that road, and now we're heading straight up this path where we'll pass this glorious villa. I will turn left again and head towards Cala En Porter centre itself. If you're really big into walking and hiking and stuff like that, then there is plenty of space around Cala En Porter to go on very long walks. This was quite a long walk, but I only filmed in parts to show obviously the surrounding areas. Now again, once you get to this crossroads here, you could either go right, which will take you towards the caves of Cala En Porter, which are quite nice views as well, or you could go left like I did here. But again, I just went left because I wanted to go into the centre itself. Now during this stretch here, see if you can spot the little lizard or gecko or salamander, whichever you want to call them. So here I just took a left again to get us back down towards the main path to get us back into the centre. Now, even though this walk may seem like quite a long walk, if I just left the villa and went straight to the centre, it literally takes 6 to 8 minutes, depending on how fast you walk. Everything is confined and in like a single area, so it's not hard to get there. The only reason why this video seems to be taking so long is because I'm going around to try and show off as much views as possible. Yes, that is somebody's boat parked up. Now on the right hand side over there is an AstroTurf football field, which is a fairly sized football field, and it's big enough to have a couple people or groups on there playing at one time. It's fairly nice. So if you ever do come to Cala En Porter and you're into fitness or you're into football, then just know there's somewhere to go. And also on the right hand side, just behind this football field, is a skate ramp. So if you're into skating, then you also have somewhere to come. So now as I head up towards the centre, or back on the road to get us to the centre again, just note that many of the roads here in Cala En Porter are actually one-way systems. So it's only the main roads itself where you have traffic on both directions. So that's also a good thing to note when you're going on these long walks. Okay, so here we go. Here's the main stretch of road that takes you into the centre. This is the usual road that I take once I've left the villa. Only takes a fair few minutes to get into the centre itself. So here you pass quite a number of villas that are available for vacations, and on the left hand side there's also a massive apartment blocks which are also available for vacations. I'm just going to keep this going because I just want you to see how quickly you can actually get to the centre. Now, bearing in mind where I started recording on this stretch of road here, it is only literally about a minute walk from the villa I'm stopping at right now. So this continuous clip is just me walking down to the centre. Now coming up on your left hand side, if I turn the gimbal, you'll be able to see Siesta Mar, which them apartment blocks are all a part of this building. That is the entrance to Siesta Mar, and then behind it, shortly coming up, is where they have nighttime entertainment. This is one of your first supermarkets. There's two right next to each other. This is the smaller of the two, but it's also very nice. They do have a little bit of different options in the two supermarkets. Then between the two supermarkets is Big Al's Ranch Restaurant, which is a very nice place to eat. I highly recommend visiting at least once on your visit. Then next door to that is the biggest supermarket here in Cala En Porter. There's actually three. There used to be four, but one has been shut whilst I've been here on this visit. Now this one on the right hand side is the one that I mainly go to because it is the biggest of the three. It also has like the most options. Now coming up into view is the Samoa restaurant, which I can't highly recommend enough. I recommend everyone should visit this place if you come to Cala En Porter. They have a special menu which is €23 per person, which is 3 courses, starter, main and dessert. Then across the way is Sapasa, where they have nightly entertainment every so often. During the height of the season, I believe it's every night. And then they also have the restaurant behind. Now as we pass the bus stop for Cala En Porter here, that is the bus stop that will take you into other places around the island, or MAHÓN, which is the city centre itself, which is a very good place to shop if you need to be. Now as we turn down here, this is the road that will take you down to the beach if you want to walk down to the beach instead of taking the steps to the beach, which is coming up in a future clip. So this is the main stretch of shops and a few restaurants here in Cala En Porter. On your left hand side right now as we're passing, that is the third supermarket. Now if I'm being honest, this supermarket is primarily for your gifts that you want to buy people, because they have more options there, or more range of gifts, shall we say. So as we pass here, there's like a pizzeria on the corner, and then a little restaurant next to that, which I don't really know what they serve. I didn't really check it out. And then on this corner by here, this is the Chinese restaurant, which is a nice little spot. Now up this little tiny hill by here, on the left hand side there is a bar/restaurant. And then here on the corner is a tapas restaurant. On the left is an old restaurant which is now shut. And then on the left hand side again, next to the tapas restaurant, there's estate agents, and then there's also a nail salon, I believe it is. Maybe they do hair as well, I'm not quite sure, didn't really check that out. But yeah, as we just walk on a bit more now, coming up on the left hand side again, this blue building by there was a restaurant which is now shut apparently. So this next door now, this is a bar which is open quite late. In a previous visit, it used to be open till like 2 AM. Don't know if it's that late anymore. So now we're heading down the road to the beach, spot the cat. On the right hand side there's also another restaurant by there and another bar/restaurant which also shows English football. So if you ever want to see the football whilst you're away. There's plenty of spaces around here that show the English football. This is the big hotel. I call it the beach hotel because it's literally across the road from the beach. So as we turn down here now, this is like a nice little ramp that goes down to what I like to call the beach viewing area. So if you don't want to go down to the beach but you want to have a nice view of the views, then I recommend coming down here, taking a few pictures, maybe getting a few selfies with the beach in the background. Why not? You're on holiday. But it's just a very beautiful, picturesque view. As you see, it's very picturesque. So to end off here, these are the steps that I said going down to the beach. And with that being said, thank you so much for coming on this journey with me. I hope you enjoyed it. And please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you very soon.